Happy New Year, guys, and look what I found! It's the Captain Marvel Legends! Or, the Captain Marvel Legends. Oh, that just sounds weird. And not only did I find this one, but I also found this one, too. Sorry, Paul Rudd, you're gonna have to chill somewhere else. You too, Spidey. It's the bomber jacket version with Cat. Now, I didn't find the other ones at the store, but I do have Fury, Talos, and Yonrog on order, so those should be arriving at my doorstep soon. Now, this bomber jacket version will be the next review up, but the other guys will be coming soon, too, once they show up at my doorstep, so make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell ring so you'll be the first to know when those reviews drop. But enough talk, we've been waiting ages for these Captain Marvel toys, so let's get this review started. And there she is, guys, finally, after months of anticipation, and man does her figure look good. Now let's go ahead and get some closer looks at this awesome figure. What's up, Chris Pratt? Now, starting with the head, we get the helmet form as default. I'm really digging the design of this helmet, and the colors are just fantastic. Now, if you look closely, it looks like the entire helmet is molded in kind of a translucent metallic-y red plastic, which gives it a very nice shimmer. And I really like the eyes. They're very crisp and cleanly painted, except for a little spot right up there in the corner, but that's not too bad. The mouth looks great, too. It's got a pretty clean edge on this side, a little bit of bleeding on that side, but not too bad. But it's got some nice sculpting to it, too. She's got a little smirk going on there, as you can see. Her nostrils are actually molded in too, so it's actually really nice. And I'm really digging the design on the side of the helmet too. It's got a really nice metallic blue on it, and the paint's actually really cleanly applied, and there's very little bleeding. There's actually just kind of some missing paint spots, but for the most part, it's actually very cleanly applied, and it just looks great. And of course, you gotta love this mohawk hair here with that in the wind wavy design, and it's actually glued on pretty solidly as well, and the main body is actually pretty hard, except the edges are still nice and soft, so you don't have to worry about poking your eyes out with it, unless you really try. And moving into the body, we get an awesome and super colorful sculpt. I really like this blue color. It just looks gorgeous with this nice shimmery look to it, and it looks like it's the actual plastic itself that's molded in, and they use like some sort of translucenty blue plastic, just like the helmet, except blue. And the gold pieces that they have here, as well as this top portion here, and the red is just as vibrant and look just as gorgeous, and the entire color combo just looks fantastic. And the sculpting detail for the suit overall just looks super clean, and I'm really digging the star that she has there. It's really well sculpted, and it just has that nice punch to it. And the awesomeness continues on the back as well, and you can see more of that gorgeous blue, although you start to see some marbleization there, but honestly, I dig it because it just really looks cool. It's very, very spacey. And I like this gold piece they sculpted up here as well. It actually looks like metal, and I really like the belt as well. It's got more of that vibrant red paint, and the sculpting overall is very top notch, and it just looks great. And moving into the arm, the awesomeness continues. Now it looks like they used translucent red plastic for her forearm there, and then the translucent blue plastic for her upper arm there. Then they added some of the metallic blue paint down there to finish it off, as well as some red paint up here to give it that nice look, and the gold piping of course looks great. And I really like this little diamond piece they put at the top of her glove there. That gold in the sculpting gives it a nice touch, as well as the gold on her hand here, which is pretty cool. And she has a nice fingerless gloves on both sides, just like another captain that we know. Now her shoulder piece here is actually a separate glued on piece, and it's made of a soft rubber material, which is great because it flexes, allowing the arm much greater range. And moving into the legs, we get more of that awesome suit sculpting, as well as that gorgeous transparent blue there. And the little gold stripe here and the red stripe up there add a nice accented touch to the legs. And her boots have that vibrant red translucent plastic, and the sculpting overall is very cleanly designed. I really like it, and the accented gold pieces here just look great. And if you see, she has kind of that gator design boot, just like another captain that we know. I mean, she's got fingerless gloves and then gator design boots. Coincidence? I wonder. And I really like the knee design here too, because it goes flush and kind of disappears when you fully extend it. See, you got the joint there, and then boom, flush, nice and clean. And there's the bottom of the feet for you with the Lego Mumbo Jumbo, as well as on the thigh here. Why is it always got to be white? And for articulation, her head rotates 360 and has a little bit of side to side, goes very far up and very far down. And she only has one body joint that allows some decent side to side there, but it does spin all the way around, so that's a plus. And it goes decently back and decently forward. And the lower body sculpting goes all the way up, so that even at max articulation, you still get lots of nice detail. And her arm rotates 360, as well as having a decent shoulder joint thanks to the bendy piece. And her elbow has a single joint that goes a little bit past 90, and her hand rotates as well as pivots. She has decent splits. Her legs go quite a bit forward but has very poor back because of her booty, unless you go sideways, which is just really weird at that point. And she has thigh rotation, double jointed knee, some ankle pivot, and rotation. And for accessories, she comes with these extra hands here, which are great for high fives, slapping people, or push-ups, depending on your mood. And the hands actually have quite a bit of detail to it, especially the fingers. You can actually see the wrinkles there on the fingers, you know, the little joints there, as well as the fingertips there, which is pretty impressive. Whoever sculpted it, they really went all out on this figure, and I mean, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, whoever you are. And she also comes with this really awesome unmasked Brie Larson face. The contouring and sculpting of her face is exquisitely done, and quite frankly, the resemblance to Brie Larson is astoundingly accurate. I don't know. What do you guys think? The photorealistic paint application is cleanly applied and looks really great and reminds me of SH Figuarts quality, possibly better. They even got the little mole on her face there. And her hair is nicely sculpted with lots of waves, giving that natural hair flow look, and it also has some nice highlights there to give it some more definition and depth. But the downside of that awesome sculpt is it makes the hair very stiff. As you can see, it doesn't have much flex to it, so if you try to go full backwards with it, you can only go so much, and the hair just stops it, unfortunately. Although side to side isn't quite as bad because the hair doesn't go all the way down and it has some slight flex to it, so you can get a little bit of side to side and it actually stays and doesn't completely spring back, so that's nice. Just not so much going back. And here's a better look of her with her Brie Larson head, which is my favorite look. Hey, Captain! Oh boy. I was talking to the...
He's totally talking to you.
No, he's totally talking to
No,
you.
he's talking to you.
No way, it's you.
No, it's totally
but
you.
You're newer.
But you're cooler.
No, you are.
You are.
No, you are.
You are.
Oh no, what if it is me?
See, you admit it's you.
No,
it's
God.
you.
And for some comparisons, here she is next to my favorite Captain America, the Marvel Studios' first 10 years 2-pack Captain America. Way better than the Legends Infinity War Captain America, in my opinion. Here's the SH Figuarts Thanos, my partially built Legends Thanos, stay, and my partially built Cole Obsidian. There seems to be a trend here. And for some more comparisons, here she is next to the Marvel Legends Infinity War Black Widow, the Legends Ant-Man and the Wasp, the Legends Nebula, the SH Figuarts Infinity War Iron Man, the Hero Vision Iron Spider, and the Hero Vision Drax. And finally, here she is next to the Marvel Legends Thor Ragnarok Loki. Have we met before? And here's a better look at the front of the package with the awesome pose as well as the logo, Captain Marvel, Marvel Legends. There seems to be a lot of redundancy here. And here's one side with a gorgeous art print and the other side with Deja Vu. And here's the back with a bigger art print as well as the wording if you want to read that. And the other figures which I have or either have on order except for these two guys. I'm not sure if I want them yet, which means I can't build him. Decisions. And here's the bottom with the UPC. And something interesting to note is that this has a new package style in which the plastic cover is on the figure and not the box. Well guys, I was impressed with the pictures of this figure, and now that I have it, I'm impressed even more. The quality and color of the paint is top notch, and this suit is just spectacular looking. Marvel really knows how to make some super suits. Anywho, I promised you guys Captain Marvel toys, so plenty more are on the way. Bomber Jacket Captain Marvel will be next, followed by the other figures in this wave once they arrive at my door. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be one of the first to know when those reviews drop. Anyways guys, I hope you all had a safe New Year celebration, and I wish you all a happy and prosperous new year, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.